Vocativ.
Hi, my name is Ryan Davis. I'm the VP of Community here at Vocativ, and I'm sitting here with Mike Spies. And wanted to chat with him about one of my favorite articles on Vocativ this week, an article about James Franco's new film, The Sound and the Fury. So what was it like to be on set with James Franco?
It was great. He gave me a lot of access, so I got to see a lot of conversations that people don't normally get to see. Also, just to see the difficulty of making a film in general. I mean, any film is really hard to make, but specifically this film is nearly impossible to make. It was cool to just be able to stand there and watch and not have anyone bother.
Well, what attracted James to this particular film? This is like something notoriously like impossible to shoot, right?
He seems to have a hankering for things that are impossible to shoot, which is why the last Faulkner adaptation he did, As I Lay Dying, is also extremely difficult and was never made into a film for that reason. There are way more perspectives in that book than there are in this one. What makes this one more difficult is that it's kind of an anti-narrative, but he also loves Faulkner and he's attracted to that kind of gritty aesthetic.
And he's a PhD candidate?
He's a PhD candidate. Yeah, he's trying to get he's in the process of getting a English Lit PhD at Yale right now.
So in between films about marijuana sales, he's getting a PhD in comparative lit.
Well, I think that he's doing his thesis now, so he's not really required to be in class anymore. I don't know, and that can take like a really long time. But yeah, I mean, this is like the 6th or 7th school that he's attended post-graduating UCLA, so this is what he does.
And you hung out with one of my favorite actors, Danny McBride. What was that like?
Danny is one of the most naturally hilarious people I've ever met. I mean, I wasn't really expecting to get time with him, and James and I were talking during lunch, and all of a sudden, someone just put a hand on my shoulder and I think assumed that I was part of the crew and that he knew me, so he just said hi and I looked over and it was Danny McBride, and as soon as he sat down, he started making jokes, and because he's so charismatic, everybody kind of wants to sit around him and listen to him tell stories.
Is there a story that didn't make the article you could tell us?
So one of the camera guys, he knew him from film school and he had just had a kid, so Danny was talking about his son who's 2. And he was saying how, you know, being a father is sort of taking the man out of him, and that his kid right now is joking, obviously.
Yeah.
And he was saying that right now his kid only sees the world in 2 ways, and that's good guys and bad guys. And, you know, he's like, good guys, cool, bad guys, kill them.
Is this kid a Republican?
It's hard to tell right now, he could be. But he said that, you know, Danny made sure to tell the kid that his mother is a bad guy. So that's the, you know. But yeah, he's a really funny guy.
So unrelated, you have an article out today on a piano player at Davos.
Yeah, Barry Colson.
Barry Colson, which I think is the best name ever for a piano player at Davos.
I know. He lives up to the name in every way.
And Randy Zuckerberg apparently likes to sing.
Yeah, apparently she's got it, and according to Barry, she has a wonderful voice, and she's very, you know, she's like the opposite of Mark. She's super extroverted. She likes to get up on window ledges and dance and do everything that Mark would probably not be caught dead doing. But
what song did she sing?
I know she did Son of a Preacher Man, and I'm forgetting the other one that she did also, but she, that was this year. I mean, historically, I guess she seems like she's attracted to diva songs, so she can really showcase her pipes.
And what was your favorite story that you didn't write this week on Vocativ?
I thought the Jan Albert story about the drug cartel getting pushed out by the militia was really good, and then sort of what's going to happen next, and if the militia is going to be good to the town that it's now taken over, or if it's going to just be like another authoritarian control.
Well, great. Well, we'll link to all 3 of these stories in the text below the video, and thanks so much for joining us, guys.
Thanks.
Vocativ.